Yo, welcome to another episode of Cherokee Now. Today we have Destination Marketing's own Chris Watty with us. Chris, welcome to the show, and thank you for a minute to taking some time to come on with us and talk about the upcoming Cherokee Fair and a couple other surprise events that we're going to talk about later.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. So we're just a few days away. Tell me a little bit about how much work goes into planning a fair.
Well, planning the fair is a lot of work. We get started in months in advance. Right now, we've had everything out since March, trying to come in here. We have 5 days of fun, 5 days of different events. So that's why it takes so much planning, is that we have all these different events that we go through.
How many on a typical schedule, how many different things are happening throughout the week?
Well, every day of the fair, starting with the parade, we have a different theme every day.
Oh, wow.
We have Children's Day, we have Veterans Day, Elders Day, and my favorite is Community Day, where they all can come out and compete and participate.
And things are scheduled all throughout the day, 15 or 20 different events or happenings all around
yes,
there.
Yes, sir. We'll have a schedule. The schedule should be coming out right now. It should be on the paper as we speak right now. Everybody could go in the One Feather site and get a hold of the schedule.
Absolutely. So tell me about any big highlights this year. Anything new?
I think the fun highlights for this year would be on Children's Day itself, which will be Wednesday. We have Mike and Funny Bone, who got their start on America's Got Talent. So they're going to be here on Children's Day that Wednesday.
So tell me a little bit about their act real quick before we move on.
Oh, they're Western Cherokee rappers. They're a little on the short side, you might want to say. But they got their start on America's Got Talent. You can look them up on their YouTube site, Mike and Funny Bone. They're going to be here 2 times that time, and they're going to also be in the parade.
Okay, so that's on Children's Day and during the parade.
During the parade also, yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about the parade. What time will that start, and how many people do we have entered into the parade this year?
Okay, the parade, we always have more than 60 people coming in, different floats, different bands coming in. This year's highlight for the parade is this is the first time we've been trying for years. This is the first year that we ever got the WCU marching band.
Oh,
it's going to be participating in the fair this year.
That's great. Thank you for coming out.
And it starts at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. So everybody will line up right around lunchtime. All the locals know to get out there around lunchtime.
Oh, yes, sir. They're granted admin leave for the local businesses here. They're admin leave, so the streets will be packed around 12:30 that day.
That's exciting, and I've got a highlight for everyone as well. Our communications team is going to come out this year, and we're working in partnership with KPEP in Renissa to have a Res Radio kind of feature in town where we're going to have someone commentating. Garfield Long will be commentating on the parade this year, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll live stream that. So that the public can see it. We'll also record it and put it back on 28 and on the web to loop. But that ought to be an exciting event to get our local comedy together, get some language events and tied into that, and to have some fun with our parade. And I think everybody's going to love this year's fair and the parade.
I think this year's fair will be great.
Absolutely. Are there any updates that the public may want to know? Maybe how to get tickets, where to get tickets, what to expect, where to park, any special needs that they may have?
Well, we have handicap parking right up front, or special needs parking right up front of the building. We will have people out there to assist. We have parking. We use the museum parking lot, the post office parking lot, and any parking lot around there because the business will be closed.
Okay.
And they could get their tickets as they come up. They could get them at the gate.
Do you just still need an enrollment card to get in?
For the local people, yes. An enrollment card will get you in, so please have your enrollment card on you so that you can just come right in the doors. The highlight this year will be the Grits and Glamour Tour, which will be Saturday night.
So tell me about that. What does that entail?
That is Lori Morgan and Pam Tillis. They are on tour together again this year.
Okay.
So we got them coming in Saturday night. They'll be here at 9 o'clock performing. So if you're one of their big fans, you might want to be here around 6 or 7.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about Pretty Legs. We're looking at another Pretty Legs competition this year?
Their Pretty Legs competition is always fast and furious out there. This year's Pretty Legs competition is titled 25 Shades of Brown. So, if you want to enter, if you think you got the talent to take, it's for men only.
Okay.
It's where men dress up and, go out there and show their hidden talents. There's good prize money involved in it every year. It is always a big
Oh, it is. It's been a hit for years and years, probably since as long as I can remember. That I've always heard about the Pretty Legs competition. I know way back in the day it was historically the event to be at, right?
I think it still is right now. The only thing I like to get across to the public that will be, though, is it is an adult show.
Right.
So, it's very parental guidance.
Guys, please keep your children at home on that even. What time will that Pretty Legs competition be?
The Pretty Legs this year starts at 11 o'clock.
11, so it's late at night.
It is late at night, so that way we do not have an ending time for the Pretty Legs. It could go on until like it used to back in the day.
We might have to just camp out and cook all night and have a blast all night. That's good.
Yeah, it would end when we got a winner.
Well, I look forward to the fair this year, and I really appreciate all the work I'm sure the community does that goes into the fair. And I'm sure if folks have any feedback for next year's event, they can let you know at the Commerce Department there. And you guys are always working to make it a better and better event. Speaking of which, we've got some new events to talk about for Halloween that are coming up right shortly after the fair. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, this year we're actually doing a haunted island on the Island Park, where 2 days, the 27th and 28th of October, we are going to have a haunted island of the River Cane. We're going to turn the River Cane Forest into a haunted trail.
Okay.
So that's going to be real good. We are going to have kid events. We're going to have a little carnival. And for the grown-ups on Saturday, we will have a 5K zombie run. Once again, we've been getting a lot of calls about
Let's go through the dates and times again, just to make sure everybody's aware of them. The 27th and 28th is the haunted trail on the island.
Yes, it will start from 6 to 11.
Okay.
On the 27th, on the 28th, it will go from 6 till midnight.
What's the cost to get into the haunted trail?
The cost to get into the haunted trail will be $6 for the haunted trail.
Okay.
It'll be $6 for the carnival, and it'll be $6 for the children's maze. Or you could get all three of them for $15.
Okay.
Now, the zombie run is going to be a little different. It's going to have a different price to that. But, you get shirts, you get medals, and you get the prestigious honor of avoiding the zombies and earning an award.
Okay, so is this event coming completely out of your programming? Are you partnered with anybody? Or
Marketing Destination is, the head person in this thing, but we are a partner with CHA and a couple of more people. We're trying to get sponsorship.
Good.
So right now,
and I know CHA in the past has put on some fantastic Halloween events. They've really kept it alive in the community for the past few years. It's good to see them partnering with Destination Marketing to continue that trend and to give people an opportunity to have something to do on the Halloween nights.
Yes, sir. Robert Jumper is a good person. He's trying to bring everybody together, like all the departments together. And we also have Deer Clan Production coming in, and they're setting up our lighting and everything. And
good.
We're gonna have a lot of boogers and scares out there. So,
what's one of the best times of the year? Halloween, fair, and then we're going to lead into Thanksgiving and eventually Christmas. This is just the best part of the year, and we've got good people behind the helm here, working behind the scenes here, I guess, to work on these events, and it's good for the public. So, we really appreciate it. Anything else you want to discuss today, or do we want to come back and talk again?
Oh, that'll be it right now. I mean, I'll come back anytime y'all want to, but right now, the fair goes the 3rd through the 7th. The headliners are going to be great, coming in Saturday night at 9 o'clock, Laura Morgan and Pam Tillis.
Good.
We do have Mike and Funny Bone coming on Children's Day. And, of course, come back and see our haunted adventures.
All right.
Sure you'll get scared.
All right. I appreciate you coming on board with us.
Yes, sir.
And we'll
Anytime.
see you again very soon. If you've enjoyed the show, please check us out on Facebook.com/Cherokee Now. Leave us some feedback, and we'll continue to bring out the episodes to you. Thank you, Ski.